gonna do some writing. But I suppose if we're gonna do that, we'll probably need to pull up our screen that has writing stuff on it. There it is. Hope everyone is having a good Saturday. I know my Saturday's going okay. Started off my day with some sparring at the Muay Thai gym, and it was good. It was good. I wasn't, truth be told, I wasn't really feeling it. I was mentally, my game was kind of all over the place. So it took a few rounds to get into it, and even then I didn't really ever hit a stride. But sometimes it's kind of the important part of still making sure you get it out and train, you know, like you're not always going to feel 100% ready for a workout or, you know, for a fight or whatever it is you're working on. So it was good getting myself out there. And I learned some stuff, you know, like I did still have some good rounds where I managed to, you know, tag my partners with a couple shots there. A couple instances where I managed to tag a couple guys I've never been able to, you know, pull that off on before. So, you know, it was still a good day for my progress as an amateur athlete and amateur fighter. It was a good day for that. Even if my mental game wasn't all there, and even if I had far more instances of getting tagged than tagging other people. But that's just the name of the game, and it's, you know, I kind of talk about it a lot, but that's the importance of, well, it's the importance of still getting out and doing it. So, yeah, I was proud of myself. So, all in all, it's a good start to the day, I would say. And I'm hoping to kind of keep ride that. I'm hoping that I can keep riding that momentum throughout the day. Get plenty you know, of being content with how things go. And the good news is too, tonight I know it'll end okay, because I know we've got some pretty good fights on TV tonight, so I'm kind of looking forward to those. So yeah, we'll maybe a little bit into the stream we'll chit chat about who we think's gonna take the various bouts. Be good stuff. Hey, Revelator. Hey, you don't gotta apologize, man. I'm just glad you're here at all. You don't owe me anything. Just glad you can make it. Hopefully, busy doesn't mean bad. But I certainly know what that feeling is. I know a whole lot about busy weeks. That's faux show. That is faux show. We all kind of go through that, so don't you sweat it. We're sitting here working on. Gonna work a little bit on our random tables here. What do we got here? Number 859. So we're working on making some random magical events for this table. What number was it? 859. Okay. 859. There you are. Polymorph. Ooh, this will be fun. Let's see here. Target polymorphs into a reptile, amphibian appropriate for the area, or a random type if no reptiles or amphibians are around. 40% chance for a monster type. Oh, interesting. Okay. I know exactly what we're gonna do with this one. Magical event. She turned me into a newt. All players make. Let's call it a wisdom save, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Wisdom. Wisdom save. Lowest is turned into a newt. Can be cured by magical means, or they'll get better in 1d4 days. Oh, better. There we go. That's perfect. It's perfect. It's like I always say, I blatantly steal a lot of my stuff. Pretty shameless about it. 108. 108. What kind of shit we got going on with 108 here? It's too far. Alright, sweat. The caster begins to sweat profusely. They suffer no in-game effect, but may have small circumstance penalty to social situations. Alright, let's see here. Magical event. Players make constitution. Constitution. Wow, I'm struggling here. Constitution save. Medium. On fail, start sweating profusely. Lasts 1d4 days. Disadvantage on social interaction checks until it passes. I like that. I think that's goofy. It's perfect. All right, what else we got? 136. All thumbs. Oh yeah. Okay. Magical event. Players roll 1d20. Lowest is impacted. Character grows extra thumb on either hand. Lasts. Let's see, because it's something that like well, let me think here. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Lasts 1d4 days or can be removed by magic or surgery. Player has disadvantage on sleight of hand checks. There you go. An extra thumb just makes them more clumsy, which I think is actually probably what it would be like. Can you imagine having an extra thumb? Like you're just like walking around and like you just get this like extra little thumb right there and like trying to like operate with this extra thumb. That'd be weird. I feel like that would just make me clumsier if I wasn't used to it. Like it'd be handy once you get used to it, but until that time, it seems like it would just make things worse, right? I would think so. I would think it would be worse, and that's what I'm going to stick with. That's what we're going to go with. 435. 435. Okay, I can probably actually like do it this way. Get it a bit faster. Blue. Skin turns pale blue for 2d6 months. Oh my god, okay. Alright, magical event. Players make constitution saves. Lowest. Let's see. Our lowest rolls 1d6. And player rolls 1d6. Their skin turns the color of the corresponding. Let's see. The skin colors of the corresponding roll and stays that way for. I like the 1d6 months. I like that 1d6 months or until cured magically. And then we'll put a table there for them. Actually, here, we'll just do it by number 1. And we're going to do the rainbow. We're just going to count indigo and violet as purple. Because frankly, as an individual who's partially colorblind, I never really understood the difference between indigo and violet anyway. They're all just purple to me. And even then, purple and blue are barely distinguishable, if I'm being perfectly honest. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Let's see here. So I want to do. So that's all the stuff that can happen at night. Just because I think this one's funny and I love referential humor, we're gonna make this one also possible during the day. Copy that. Paste that. And then yeah, let's do the sweating one, because like that would, for a tough day of travel through the mountains, I think that would be actually kind of a fun one, because you know, the person might just like start sweating profusely, and they might not realize that that's happening to them, right? Like they wouldn't realize that it was anything abnormal. They would just be like, oh man, this is a rough day of travel. And then like the night would enter and they'd still be sweating, and they'd be like, is it really hot out, or is this just me? And just like, it just slowly gets more and more concerning as they as they get further along the part of the day when they're not traveling. I don't know, I think that's funny. Maybe it's only me. Maybe it's only me that thinks that's funny, but I think that'd be great. Alright, so there we go. So there's a couple of 697. 697. Web. Caster shoots a web at the target, becoming entangled. Caster is one, possibly the only anchor point. Okay, it's not exactly anything that I'm super interested in, but it does give me an idea for another one. It's not even really a magical event, but I'm going to call it a magical event because I'm just like incorporating it in the same group of just like events, right? Players, oops, I only need one P. There's a time and place for an extra P, and while I'm streaming, that's not it. It's not it. Magical event. Players make Dex save. Medium. On fail, are trapped. Oops, where is it? Where is it? Trapped in a large net. Like it's kind of like being on the moon of Endor, right? With the little teddy bears, what do they call it? Ewoks. You know, and they're just like walking along, having a grand old time, and then all of a sudden, whoop, whoop, you know, large net suspended from a tree. Players can cut themselves free, but must make acrobatics save medium, or take 1d6 fall damage. Because it's not going to hold them super high off the ground, right? But it's still going to suspend them. You know, it doesn't take a long fall to take a bit of damage, right? You thump your head or something. That's not good. That's bad. That's always bad. Alright, 135. 135. Oh my god. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. That's gonna be the first of many yawns and stretch breaks here on the stream. I wanted to stream, but oh boy, I'm tired. I'm a tired boy. I was originally thinking to also do a bit more Mass Effect today, but we'll see if that ends up happening. I may need to sacrifice that for the sake of a nap, if I'm being perfectly honest. I dig all y'all's, but I'm tired. It was a tough morning of sparring. And if my energy doesn't take a bit of a boost, I'm gonna have to sleep it off a little bit. But that said, I got my caffeine beverage here with me, so we'll get that going through the system and see if that helps kick things up into gear here. 135 weapon. You find yourself equipped with an old scythe. Oh, interesting. I like the idea of, let's see here. Let's do magical event, and then let's do a mysterious. Okay, let's see here. Players make perception checks. The highest notices that they have a mysterious new dagger attached to their belt. They have no memory of it or how it got to be in their possession. It is just a normal dagger. I love doing small things like that just to screw with my players. Like, that's gonna mess with their heads. I promise you, that will mess with their heads so much. They'll be like, what is it? What is it? Why do we have this? What is it? What does it mean? And it's like nothing. Nothing, or you can use the rule of yes and. You can use the power of yes and to just kind of riff it and figure it out. I've started incorporating a lot more like springboards that don't have a pre-planned conclusion in these, so that I can have fun. Excuse me, so that I can have fun during sessions, just kind of like making stuff up. Like, not everything has to have a final answer. Like, there was it's not for this particular world, this or particular region and campaign that we're working on, that we're building here. But for the other one that I work on for my players, hold on. Oh, this needs a good shaking. I added a chance for them to interact and kind of find like a fey wisp type of creature that can show up, because they're going through a jungle, so it'll just kind of like show up and it'll imprint on one of them. And I basically just said, like, it's kind of a ghostly wisp, and it'll imprint on them and sort of become a companion animal. But there's no, like, inherent things that I gave it. And instead I was just like, it sort of takes on the traits that the character or the player, like, wishes for it to have. Like, if they are like, can you do this? Then it'll kind of like start being able to do that. Like, not expertly, but it'll kind of start being able to do that. And so it's like whatever they're most excited about it possibly being able to do, that's what it'll start doing. So that way it can just kind of be like a yes and thing, and it can be like a non-functional familiar for the players, just for the sake of flavor, to make it fun. Because it's like, and that's the type of thing where it's like, who knows, that can turn into a really fun side mission for a campaign one of these days. So yeah, I've been trying to incorporate more stuff like that into my homebrew worlds here, and I think that it'll add a lot of interest and intrigue to them, and I think it'll be a good thing. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. God, how am I gonna stay up and watch McGregor and Poirier tonight? How am I gonna do that? Guys, I'm in trouble. If I wanted to accomplish that tonight, I'm gonna need to, like, sleep like the dead all afternoon. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. The good news is where I am, it's already almost 2 p.m. or 1400 if you're like me and you prefer to just think about things as military time. But, like, the good news is we're already getting towards mid-afternoon here. And that's one of the nice things about sparring for me, because, like, we used to do sparring really early in the morning. Like, we'd get there, you'd have to be there by, like, 9, and we would go until 10. And so it's like you get back. And on the one hand, that was nice, because then you still had, like, all of Saturday left. But the flip side is once you're done with sparring, man, it's hard to have a lot of energy for a whole lot of stuff, at least for a couple hours. Like, you've been punching people, you've been getting punched and kicked. I got hit in the liver like 3 times. It was a testament to my improving toughness just from training and, like, getting used to getting hit. It was a testament to my improvement that I didn't drop to the canvas multiple times today, because one of the guys that I trained with, it was the coach, really. He always has my number on those right side, on my right side rib shots, and he just collapses the ribs right on the liver there, and it just puts the pinch on it. And oh my gosh, and it's like, you know, I'm fine. There's not even any bruises. I'm totally fine. Like, that's what liver shots do, except that I'm drained. I'm so drained. So it's nice on the one hand, you know, because we now do it, like, we start at 10:30 and we go until about noon. And so on the one hand, it's like, it kind of breaks up your Saturday a bit more. But on the other hand, it's like, you get to the end of it and it just feels like you're just like you get to the end of it, and it's like by the time I'm home and showered, it's already like 1 o'clock, you know, and so I'm sitting here doing some streaming. It's already almost 2 o'clock, and it's like there's something kind of nice about the fact that it's like, all right, we're getting kind of close already to like dinner time. So it's like, let's take it easy here, relax for a couple hours, maybe take a bit of a siesta at some point, you know, just kind of rest up, and then by the time the evening comes, you know, like you don't have to wait long for the evening to come. Hold on, I'm like way off center in my camera here. I might need to adjust the camera. Hold on, where do I want to sit? I want to be sitting here. I'm a little off center. Hold up. Hold up. I noticed that. No, that's not the one I want. Goes away. This goes away. Let me see here. I want to... Oh, wrong way. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. The risk is that then I lean forward. So I think maybe just one more over there. Maybe that's a bit better. I don't know. Anywho, that's kind of the nice part about starting late. Because it's like I don't have to wait as long for dinner time, right? Because it's like, I guess I don't know what everyone else does, but for me, like, I only do one meal a day anyway. But even if I were to let myself have lunch, you get right back and you don't really want to have lunch right away, you know. So it's like, it's kind of nice that we're already getting towards our reasonable dinner time, getting towards the evening activities. So it's like I can just kind of take it low here, take it low key, and then the evening fun stuff will come and be there for me. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird thing. And really what it demonstrates is that fight game is all about trying to find whatever mentality you need for whatever situation. What is happening with our numbers here? It's like 350 something that I need, right? 354. 354. Itch. Uh-oh. Alright, players make... Oh wait, hold up. Magical event. Let's do players make Constitution saves, and then we'll set that to medium. On fail, they become unbearably itchy. Lasts for 1d4 hours. If itchy, if they're itchy, cannot travel at normal speed. Actually, we'll just say cannot travel as it is too uncomfortable to move. Boom, there we go. Just inconvenience him just to fuck with him, you know? Always love that. Alright. Now we need one more for this set here. 616. 616. That's the telephone area code for where I live. How about that? The old 616. Some people really like that as an identifier. Never really understood using the area code as the identifier, considering that with cell phones now it is largely irrelevant. Everyone has to use their area code all the time, and most people, I feel like, their personal area code doesn't actually match up with where they live, because we've all had a cell phone. You know, at this point in time, pretty much everyone's had a cell phone for years and years, right? And like a lot of us now that are in the workforce, you know, us millennials and probably even some of the Gen Xers, like, we had our phone numbers when our cell phones, our first ones, when we were in like high school. And so I don't live in the same town that I went to high school in, so I've got a different area code than it seems like I should have, because like area code is kind of a misnomer. It's just kind of like the first three of, you know, a 9-digit number. No, wait, not 9-digit, 10-digit number. It's like the first three of a 10-digit number, as opposed to being the additional three if you're calling a long distance. That's just not, it's not a thing anymore with cell phones. It doesn't make sense to worry about it. It's weird. I don't know, it's weird. I'm probably overthinking it, but 616, delay. Reroll. The effect doesn't happen right now. Instead, one of the caster's fingernails falls off. The reroll takes effect when the nail is discarded or destroyed, and always affects caster, even if the search says target. I don't understand what they're saying with that one. That one's a weird one. I don't really like it. I don't really care for it. Oh, I apologize. Oh boy. Gosh, this caffeine cannot hit my system fast enough right now. Oh, mama. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna re-roll. I don't really know what to do with that one. I don't like the way that one's worded. I don't understand what it's trying to get at there. 712 teleport. Ooh. Target is teleported directly behind caster. Teleport. Okay, I like. Here's what we're gonna do. Magical event. Players make perception checks. Lowest accidentally steps into a teleportation circle. Accidentally, I was missing an L, that's what it was. Lois accidentally steps into a teleportation circle. Let's see here. They are teleported to the top of the hill. No, wait, hold on. Teleported to. Wait, this is specifically for the island, right? These tables that I'm working on. Hold up. Yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I'm thinking about what I was working on for my players. There's no island here. Okay, they're teleported to a cave not far from. So let's see here. Rotation circle. Faintly etched into the stone pathway. Maybe not far from the path. The path. Oh my god. There you go. Holy crap. They are teleported to a cave not far from the path. Hold on. Hold on. Ugh, I apologize. Oh my gosh, these yawns. These yawns, the tiredness, you guys. Why is anyone watching this? I'm so boring and uninteresting right now. Ah, boy. Okay. Put into a cave not far from the path. They can make a perception or investigation check, medium, to find another circle to go back, or they can make survival check to find the party along the path. There we go. So they've got a couple avenues for trying to rescue themselves from this. So I think that's a good one to also have during the day. So let's add that one there. And then itchy. Excuse me. The dagger is really funny. I like that one. But I actually think that one would almost be better done for just the nighttime, because then it's like the players like them wondering like, did someone slip this onto my belt at night while I was asleep, or, and there'll just be a whole lot of extra confusion and pandemonium that way. So I think that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one for nighttime. Steers new dagger. Let's see here. Trapped in a large net. I like the large net one. I like just the straight up like make it a cartoon, like Wile E. Coyote style net. I like that, if I'm being perfectly honest. There we go. Alrighty, on to the next set. How many more of these sets do we have for this one? Oh boy. Oh, only 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can get 4 sets done. 521. 521 company. 10 normal first level wizards show up and cast the same spell you just tried on your intended target. They disappear when it's done. Let's see here. That's an interesting one. How could we translate that to like a... It's like a magical radiation type of event, like I usually like to, like I'm working on building here. Let's see here. What do they call it? Company. Okay, here's an idea. Magical event. Oops, no, magical event. Okay, magical event. How do I want to say? Okay, so a band of enlightened shrubs.
I think that's pretty.
Actually, no. Here's what we're gonna do: a band of enlightened boulders roll up to the players and try to travel along with them. Let's see here. Is this what I want to do? Excuse me. Okay. We'll follow players the rest of the day and try to snuggle up with them to bed down at night. By morning, the rocks are ready to roll off somewhere new and disappear. Boom. Simple as that. Magical event. Right there. That'll confuse the snot out of my players. I love it. I love it. Okay. 477. God, I really wish I could share my tunes that I'm listening to with the group. I just, oh my gosh, I think it's so unfortunate that DRM stops you from being able to just share the music you're into with people. Cause I've got under these big cans, I actually have my own personal music going. I leave just sort of the DRM free pretzel lo-fi going just so it's a little less silent. It just helps keep the vibe going and stuff like that. But for me, because I listen to that every single time I stream, because nothing else really fits the vibe that I'm going for, none of the other channels that they provide. So I just I hear the same songs over and over again. So I get tired of it. So I put in my own tunes, and God, I'm so passionate about music. I really wish more people, not more people, it's more like I really wish it was easier for me to share the music I'm into. Because I would love to share recommendations and get recommendations from the audience and stuff. I think that'd be really rad. That's why I did put a page for that in the Discord, which, I suppose I should probably be announcing that nowadays. I did try and link up my Discord with my page, with my Twitch page. So if you're interested in being able to participate in conversations about homebrew stuff, about games that I'm streaming, or anything else we talk about, if you want to have conversations with that kind of stuff, the Discord's up. If I set it up right, which I'm not convinced I did, but if I did set it up right, you should be able to click the link, join the group, and then you'd have to, there's a page that I set there that you have to go and give me your Twitch handle so I can verify you, just to make sure that we're keeping track of who's who. It's mostly a way to try and filter out and make sure we don't get a ton of bots spamming it. But yeah, I've got a Discord, and once you're verified, there are a whole lot of channels I tried to set up based on different conversations and stuff that I think it would be rad for us to talk about, including sharing music and sharing movie ideas and all that kind of stuff. So it's there for anyone interested who wants to maybe see if we can't grow a small community of people who like talking about homebrew stuff, talking about whatever games I'm playing, stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. I never had really thought about it until people started asking, and but the idea has grown on me that it's kind of a cool idea to work on building a community, get new people into it, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, check that out. There's my sales pitch. There's my sales pitch. I threw it out there. I did it. I'm so bad at selling myself because I'm not trying to like earn anything from doing this. I just do it because it's fun. I like it. But at any rate, there's that. I don't remember what led to that, but there we go. There's our conversation. I did the self-plug there. Anywho, let's talk about pressure. Feel something invisible giving pressure from all around your head. Your friend, on the other hand, witnesses your head shrink in size of an apple. Your eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and teeth and throat do not shrink. The effect is permanent and will not affect your mental capabilities. May be removed by a remove curse at 2/3 normal chance. Round up. BB is halved due to the amusing look of your little doorknob. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna modify it a little bit. Nicole, event. Players make wisdom save medium. On fail, head shrinks to the size of a grapefruit. Kind of what I'm thinking. This doesn't affect capabilities, but does give disadvantage on social interactions. Yeah, there we go. I like it. I like that one. I like that, like Beetlejuice style, you know. They just like the guy's just sitting there and like shrinks your head just out of nowhere for no reason. Only this time it's like magical radiation and stuff like that. I like it. I think it's good. I think it'll be fun. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting hit with such a wave of sleepiness. I'm gonna make it at least an hour. I kind of want to try and my goal was to try and finish up this mountain table today. Is what the goal is. So I'm gonna try and make sure I at least do that, and then we'll see where I'm at energy-wise and go from there. 892. 892. Beauty. Caster's PB is raised to 30. Anyone? Okay. Alright. So your magical event. Players make charisma saves. Well, let's do charisma saves. Let's see here. Medium. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. We'll say on success, player becomes drop dead gorgeous for 1d4 days. Nearly all living things will be attracted to the character. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good one too. Let's see here. Players adopted gorgeous 1d4 days. Nearly all living things will be attracted to the character. Yeah, I think that's a good one. I like that one. We'll stick with that one. Alright, let's get one more here. 967. Levitate. Oh, I like that. Levitate. Oops. Magical event. Boom. Levitate. Levitate. Players make dex saves. How do I want to do this one? Okay. Players make dex saves. Set it to medium. On fail, character becomes neutrally buoyant. Is that still buoyant? Okay. On fail, neutrally buoyant and must wear their pack to not accidentally jump to not actually jump dozens of feet in the air. Take 1d4 fall damage for each fail, and then we're going to say lasts. I'm gonna say 2d6 days. Do I want it to last that long? Actually, now that I think about it, that might be too long for them to deal with that. I think that's too long. Never mind.
That's kind of crap.
Sorry. 1d4 days. That's what we'll do. Alright, yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, alright, here's what's gonna happen. Because I'm like fading hard right now. I am going to take like a 5 or 10 minute break right now. And I'm gonna go just kind of move around, get some blood flowing, maybe have, like, I'm cheating on my meal plan a little bit if I do this, but maybe have a little snack, try and spike that blood sugar up a little bit and see if that gets me going, because I really want to provide a decent length of stream. I know I do things a little odd where I do shorter streams that are 2 hours or less. That's just what I do. That's my way of doing it. But I want to like at least try and get like a full hour in here. But I am struggling right now. Like I feel like I could just I feel like, you know, if I were in a car I would have to pull over or else risk falling asleep at the wheel. Like that's the weird type of like afternoon flash nap tired I'm feeling right now. So bear with me. If you're here live, I won't be offended if you want to go find someone who's doing something more active for the next 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. If you're watching the VOD, just fast forward a few minutes. I will be back, like I say, like 10 minutes absolute most. I'm shooting for 5 minutes really, and I'm just gonna go see if I can't kind of, slap myself awake, do some jumping jacks or something like that, get myself moving and get myself a little bit more awake here, because I really want to provide a good stream. I want to make it to the end of this goal that I set for myself. So that's what's going to happen. Sit tight. I promise I'll be back. Y'all are cool. I appreciate the patience, and we will keep doing some cool writing stuff momentarily. So, yeah, you can see it. You can see it right there. See, it says it right there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. So yeah, I'll be back shortly.
hypnotized.
Never fear, Inveraboy is back, and he is here. Hold on. There we go. Alright, okay, I'm back. I've had a snack, kind of stood up and walked around a little bit. I'm hoping that will get me to a place that I can try and get through most of the stream without yawning the whole time. I feel bad, like I'm here to try and, create something that's entertaining and fun for people to watch, and it's not fun for people to watch me just like yawn and struggle bust my way through it, you know what I mean? I feel bad about that, so I'm gonna do my best. Damn it, because you deserve a good stream with a good streamer, which is why you shouldn't even be here in the first place. I mean, let's be real about it. But let's do this. Let's see if I can't get this done within the next half hour or so. Is kind of what my goal is here. All right, so let's see here. So we had some things going here. Yeah, okay, I like the neutrally buoyant one. I think that one's funny. It's a very Rick and Morty thing. I think that was season 4 where Jerry was neutrally buoyant for an episode. Classic. And then there's that episode where he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Fuck, that's such a stupid joke. I don't know. I don't even know why I went out of my way to beat that dead horse. That was pitiful. I also like this one. Where all of a sudden, like, let's see here. Okay, hold on. There's something I need to add here. All living things will be attracted to the character, giving advantage on social interactions. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I want to add that. Yeah, and I want to have that one be there. Because I can think of a handful of characters within my games that my players have. I can think of a handful of them that would be really, really funny for them to suddenly be drop dead gorgeous. Because there's some of them that, like, they went out of their way to describe their characters when they were first making their characters. They went out of their way to make their characters like hideous, grotesque beings. And so it just amuses me that suddenly they would be perceived as being, like, extremely gorgeous for a couple days. The Belch of Afridi. I'm already into this one. If anyone knows me, I try to not be rude about it and belch directly into the mic here, but I am definitely a burpy kind of guy. Like, I'm fortunate that I'm not gassy on the other end, and all things considered for a guy, I do a pretty good job of, like, of like eating good foliage and a healthy, balanced diet that helps keep the gas and the bloating down, right? Because I hate feeling bloated. Ugh, it's a rough day when that happens, especially with as much training as I do. You do not, trust me, you do not want to be bloated and sparring Like, like if you are in that situation, there can literally be a situation where you fart every time you're punched, and not only is it embarrassing, but it's uncomfortable because at any given time, when that's the scenario, at any given time, it's really hard to know. It's really hard to tell ahead of time if one of those is going to have something a little extra besides just the air. So I work hard on that, but, and a lot of it's because I'm a punk that likes soda. I do tend to be quite belchy. So when I see something called Belch of a Fruity, I'm already like, I'm sitting here thinking before I even read it. $20 says it describes how I live my daily life. The target belch is a 30-foot long cone of fire. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. I do not do that. It'd be rad if I could, but I don't. I'm incapable. Anything caught within the cone must make a dodge roll of 13 or higher to take 2d6 points of fire damage. Okay, so here's what we're going to say. Magical event. Players make... kind of say what it makes sense for them to make for this. I'm going to have it be a charisma save. Players make charisma saves. Medium. On fail, develop, I don't know, so on fail, begin having bad belches that... That's it. I don't know. How do I want to do this? I don't want it to just be like they belch out like a big giant cone of fire. It's like supposed to be like a magical radiation thing. So it's like by walking through this region of magical aura, they're entering a situation where they like what they're doing is like something that's modifying them that they're gonna have to deal with for a certain amount of time. Like that's kind of how I am setting these things up. So let's see here. On fail. Charisma saves. Hold up. I gotta do this right. On fail, become very burpy. Let's see here. We'll just say begin belching uncontrollably every few minutes. How did I... Yeah, okay. Uncontrollably every few minutes. Some belches are produced with a little extra fire in the breath that may singe eyebrows of conversation partners. There we go. And then we'll say disadvantage on social interactions. Boom. There we go. All right. I like that. That's satisfactory. That'll suffice. 660. All right, 660. There we go. Ethereal. A random person within 100 feet is made ethereal. Unless they are familiar with the ethereal plane, they may not realize what has happened and will not be able to return unless shown the way. All right, awesome. Magical event. I know exactly what I want to do with this. Players make perception check. Magical fish. That's what Jesus is, according to the Jesus fish symbol. He's the magical fish, or a magical fish producer, if you will. Players make perception check. Do medium. Yeah. On fail, do not see the small warp between planes in front of them. Players that walk through become phantoms of themselves. Let's see here. Phantoms of themselves. Must walk back through the warp after finding with another perception check, or else remain in ethereal. Let's say remain a phantom until a new portal to ethereal plane can be made. Boom, there we go. I like that. I like that. So they just like they walk through one of the tears in reality that causes them to become like a phantom, right? Because they kind of like get warped. They're like halfway between the ethereal and the mortal plane, and so if they figure it out and can find it, then they can just walk back through that same one. Otherwise, they're gonna have to find someone who can make a portal for them, and that would be really funny, especially if they are well along traveling and not anywhere near any sort of civilization that might have someone that could do that. So that's a good one. That's a good challenge. Ooh, number 2. We almost went with number 1. Oh man. Oh man. Extra limb. Uh-oh. Oh boy, this is rapidly shifting. This immediately shifted from magical radiation to just straight up nuclear radiation. Like, we have made the switch. Like, we are just full-blown Chernobyl at this point in time. We've made the jump here. Target goes an extra limb. The limb dangles limply, occasionally mimicking the movement of other nearby limbs. The new limb sprouts from the target's shoulder in the case of an arm, or his hip in the case of a leg. The limb does not affect the user's equipment, provide additional attacks, or affect most in-game situations, but a DM might rule that the limb provides some circumstance penalties in social situations. Hey baby, want to see my third leg? Yeah, that's gross. What? No, like I actually have a third leg, and he's got like this limp leg hanging off his hip. Now that's a conversation starter if I ever heard one right there. Let's see here, magical event. Players make. Let's make this one. I don't know. Constitution saves. Medium. On fail. Let's see here, medium. Wait, period. Okay. On fail. Develop a vestigial arm or leg from shoulder or hip, respectively. Boom. Alright. Players make constitutional saves of the the limb is non-functional other than occasional spasms that are mostly not helpful. Just add that bit there. Can be removed magically or surgically. May grant disadvantage on physical checks like acrobatics or sleight of hand when thematically appropriate. There we go. The dangling limb, and if they're trying to sneak around, they got an extra limb that's like banging into trash cans and shit. It's like, well, it's gonna be kind of tricky. It's gonna be kind of tricky when you got a limp, literally a limp dead limb hanging off of you. All right. Got one more for this row. 540. Numero 540. Oops, too far. Where are you? Where are you? 540. Sanity. You are cured of any insanities you might have. If you have none, roll up in obsession. Ooh, okay. I kind of like this. Magical event. Players make wisdom saves. Oops, wait, hold on. That's not what I was doing. Yeah, there we go. Wisdom saves, medium. On success, heal a mental insanity, or if no pre-existing conditions that may disqualify you from our health insurance. The conditions feel exceptionally sound of mind and gain advantage on next wisdom save. There we go. So there's like a healing aura while they're going. That can happen sometimes. Doesn't always have to be a negative thing, right? Sometimes radiation is a rad thing. Like maybe if you maybe if you lived in a radiation zone, maybe the radiation helps you grow an extra eyeball, and now suddenly you've got better vision than before. You know, who's to say? Who's to say what wacky wild things can happen in these situations? You don't know. You don't know. Okay, I really like the vestigial arm or a limb. I really like this one. I think this one's really funny, so I'm gonna have this one be one of our potentialities for day travel. Throw that in there. And then I like the belching one because it also could, depending on the situation and where they're traveling and what they're trying to accomplish, could also give disadvantage on like stealth checks and stuff like that. I think that'd be really funny. It's like, we're trying to sneak in. David, stop burping. I can't. Oh, God. So they're trying to like sneak into a goblin nest or something. Do goblins nest? Do they have nests? I've never really thought about what the living situations would be for like feral goblins. Like, do they have like hives? Do they just sleep on a big pile? Do they sleep on the floor like dogs? Like what kind of homes do they have? Huh. Maybe I haven't thought about them as human as I should think about them as. You know, maybe that's on me. Maybe that's on me. I'm going to recognize my own faults. More rights. Like, I got, you know what I got? That means I got to take a leaf out of Hermione's book and, think about, like, the house elf rights. Or maybe I should be thinking more about goblin rights and stuff. But I also need to make sure that if I do that, if I go full-blown organization on it, I need to be more attentive to my acronyms that I come up with. Because let's be honest, SPEW was never going to win favor from anyone. That was, it just reminds people too much of food poisoning. Like, I'm going to be honest. It reminds people too much of that. That situation where you may be spewing from one or both ends. You know, it depends entirely on so many different things. You just never know. Fog, as per the spell, but only between the caster and the target, and moves with them. Okay, we're just going to say it's a magical fog. I think that's a pretty low-hanging fruit there. Magical event. A thick, heavy fog rolls in. Players make navigation checks. Medium. If all fail, become horribly lost and lose the pathway. Oh wait, no, better idea, because this is on the mountains. If fail, stray from path and accidentally step off of side of mountain. Role play to handle almost or actually falling down the side of a mountain. Boom. There we go. I like that. I think that's good. Another! Number 28. I got a sponsor around the list. The random generator is kind of covering both ends today. True name. The true name of the person next to you is revealed. But she also gets to know yours. Oh. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna call event. Players make wisdom saving throws. On fail, their mind becomes readable. On fail, their mind becomes readable. Lasts for 1d4 hours. Have player roll 1d100. Let's see here. I want to think about the portions, because what it's going to be is their mind becomes readable. So it's not that you can read minds, it's that your mind becomes readable by others. Is kind of what I want to go for here. That's what I want to. That's kind of what I'm going for here. But I'm trying to think about what percentage chance it should be that they reveal something extremely personal on accident. Like I don't necessarily like forcing characters to have to divulge too much. So I don't want it to be like it automatically happens, because they're also traveling and stuff, but like I want there to be a chance that like a player character accidentally reveals something just because they don't realize that their mind is being read, or they're not able to control their thoughts. Let's see here. I'm gonna say on 90 to on 90. Oh wait, hold up. I need to capitalize this. There we go. 90 to 100. So there's a 10% chance. On 90 to 100, accidentally reveal something very personal. And we'll just leave it like that, and it'll be up to the players to roleplay that one and figure that one out. Yeah, I like that. That'll get some good good interplay with the role playing for the characters or for players. I think that's good. Number 147. What's wrong? Oh man. I really wish I could share the music that I'm listening to right now. Like I said, I can't listen to the lo-fi that I get going there, because like if I sit here and I listen to it every single stream, you know, like it gets old to me. Like the playlist is only so big, so I've got my own headphones underneath these ones with my own music going on right now, but I'm not allowed to share it because of fucking DMCA. It's so fucking stupid. Especially if I want to be able to upload the VODs and stuff and leave those up and running. And I'm just, oh man, I'm feeling the music right now, and I wish I could share it. I really wish there was a good way that I could share it and jam out with you guys. I don't know if anyone knows any solutions too. Let me know. Like I'm an extremely novice streamer, so I'm sure there are a lot of solutions to a lot of things out there that I'm just unaware of. So if you know something, quit holding out. Let me know. Anyway, 147 spell pool. You drop all the available spell energy within 30 feet into your own pool. Magic user gets a save at 14. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Magical event. Players roll Arcana checks. Highest gets the effect. Player feels strong magical aura filling the world around them and drawing into them. Automatic critical effect on next spell cast. If not spellcaster, the magical energy grants automatic. Wow, that's butchered spelling. Automatic. And it's automatic crit on next attack roll. Boom, there we go. This is the one thing that's hard about the way they do the tables in OneNote. It like hesitates to make these all skinnier for the sake of the ones towards the end once you get way towards the end. So they kind of like get like, they start off like squat and wide, and then, you know, as you go on they get narrower and longer, and it just kind of looks goofy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, 423. Where's 423? Where'd you go? Oh wait, it's probably down with the 400s. Wow, I am out of it right now. Holy poop. 423. Rat. A rat crawls up your back and bites you in your left ear and runs off, leaving you with an infected wound. You also receive 1 point of damage. Ugh. That sounds horrible. Okay, what do we call event? How can we turn that into a magical event? Like, my immediate thought is to make it a magical mouse, but it's like, to what end? Like, that doesn't make it really a magical event. It's just a magic mouse or something. God. See, this is why I need audiences around. You guys, if you're around, you can have, like, ideas and help me with this shit. Really what I'm doing is I'm admitting that I actually kind of suck at this, and I'm really just, outsourcing all my work for free, is what's happening. I want to do something with the rat. I can't, like, I kind of want to go with ghost rat, but I feel like I've already done the ghost ethereal plane thing in this table. I don't want to overuse it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Players make dexterity checks. Lowest is affected. A hellish black rat scuttles out from a crevasse. Oh my gosh. Crevice? Crevice? I don't know how to spell crevice. I feel like I've had this issue before as well. Crevice? Crevice? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Crevice? There it is. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. I should probably be better at spelling than that. Awkward. Okay, a hellish black rat scuttles out from a crevice in the mountains and charges the players. It bites down on the ankle of one player, leaving burn marks and a possible infection until the, let's see here, player makes a con save. Do that medium. Upon being bit, and once every switch to day or night until medically treated to gain a point of exhaustion from the disease. Boom, there we go. So it's like, it's a diseased rat, it's like a hellish looking rat. It's a disease that comes out and it'll bite one of them. And then they have to start making con saves Or else they'll be like diseased, they'll be poisoned, and they'll take a point of exhaustion. So that works, that works. I'll accept that. I really want to have... I really like this one. I like the one where your mind becomes readable, just because I think that's a fun twist on it. Like, there's plenty of situations and stuff in D&D where it's like, one person can read another person's mind, but what if it's not that one person was good at reading minds, it was that one person's mind was an open book for everyone. Like, that'd be super embarrassing. So I want to do that one because I think that's got some fun role-playing stuff. And then I like the magical aura one too, mostly because I like that it's a nice, friendly option that doesn't happen very often on these types of tables. So, alright, let's get this last one done. Yeah, we got time. We got time. Let's get this last one done. Here we go, baby. Generate 487. Where is it? Disease. For 1d4 weeks, your body contracts a strange shape-shifting disease. Every morning, roll 1d10. 1 to 3, you are male. 4 to 6, you are female. 7 to 9, you are both. 10, you are none. I feel like this is diving into a different game than I want to play. I feel like the implications about the way this one works are suggesting foray into, shall we say, certain, anime type of circles? That's the vibe I'm getting from it. So we're going to take the idea, but we're going to change it a little bit. Magical event. Okay, what was it? Shape-shifting disease. I like the idea of a shape-shifting disease. Let's hear. Players make con save medium. On fail, contract shape shifting disease. Every morning, player rolls 1d10. Think. How do I want to do this? How do I want this to be? I'm gonna do shape shifting, but rather than it being about like your gender or whatever, I'm gonna have it be about the players, like their race. So it's like you wake up and whatever your typical race is, you then develop enough features that one might think that you are a mix between them. So it's like if you're a gnome and then you roll up an orc on the table, people will think you're half gnome, half orc, right? Because you develop a lot of the features of that. Is kind of what I want to get at here. Every morning. Let's try it this way. Every morning, a random race is chosen, and we'll just let us figure it out however we want. The player, or let's say the character, awakens. Let's say the character awakes to find they have developed many traits of that random race in their sleep. We'll say lasts. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's do 2d4, so we know it's going to happen a couple days. Lasts 2d4 days or until cured magically. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, look at what it's doing. It's like cramming all this down. It refuses to balance it with the size of the rest of them. Like, it refuses to take any pixels off of these ones, even though this one clearly needs them. It's just rude if you ask me. Okay. 351. 351. Where is it? No way, stop! Look out. Heavy object, boulder, appears over the target and falls to... Oh, that's a fun one. Okay, magical. And it's really thematic since we're talking about mountains right there. Now, magical event. Players make dex save. We'll do medium. On success, avoid the small rock fall event that happens directly overhead up the mountains. On fail, are pelted with stones and small boulders for, I'm gonna say, especially because this is like something that can happen when they're up to level 10, we're gonna say 2d 10 bludgeoning damage. Boom, there we go. That's good. I like that. Alright, let's see here. 583. 583. Maybe I'll just be smart and I'll use this thing right here. 583. Double. Spell has twice the effect, but also affects you with strength. That one's so hyper specific to spell casting. I just don't think that there's really much for me to springboard off of there. Let's try 921. What kind of ideas does it have there? And just for the record, if I have unique ideas, I will be happy to put those in these tables. There isn't necessarily a reason that I'm using this table and using this table alone, beyond the fact that it's got a lot of great ideas. There's no, like, I don't have any sort of established rule that it has to be from here, or this stuff has to fit this, that, or the other criteria. I'm just trying to come up with a lot of magical events, and I only have so many in my brain at any given time. So I will sometimes write down stuff that are just my own ideas, but a lot of times if I need to be able to work on building a table like this, you know, it's like, why reinvent the wheel? We've got some stuff that can be really helpful in doing that. So you use that springboard to creativity, and that way you're not exercising your brain and taxing it out on stuff that isn't really even all that important, you know, because like it is important, but it's just like travel random events. It's not the actual like missions. So we can let this stuff be a little bit more freeform. Okay, 21, fumble. Target's next action automatically fumbles as though he rolled a 1. Okay, yeah. Magical event. You know, and I'm going to be mean about this. All players step into a region where magic and reality are off kilter, making them feel a little woozy and out of it. We'll say, I'm going to say automatic critical failure on next action for all. Boom. We'll just do it that way, because then it'll be really funny if they get to a door and they try to like open it with lockpick and everyone tries and everyone fails. It'd be really funny. That'd be really funny. I would just laugh if that was the situation. Alright, one more. Let's get one more here. Number 2. We already did number 2. We just did that one. Stupid random number generator. Stop being completely random. Remember stuff and give me a pattern that feels random to me. You know, I don't want actual random. I just want to be psychologically tricked into thinking it's random. Duh. 868. 868 right there. Fall. Target falls down and is pinned there as though under a great weight for 3 rounds. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Magical event. The mountains themselves can be tricksters. Tricksters. There we go. Not like the cereal, like tricky. I like that my mind immediately went to like the cereal spelling. Trix. Trix. Boy, oh boy. Mountains themselves can be tricksters. Players make dexterity checks. Lowest is targeted by mountain. By mountain. Kitty, honey bun, you're so cute, but my goodness. It's targeted by mountain. A small crevice opens up beneath the characters. Kitty, your head is all up in my grill right now, hon. Between the characters' foot as it's coming down. Let's see here. They twist their ankle and slow the pace to add another half day to travel while hobbling. Hi, honey. Hobbling. Would you stop rubbing your hands on my, or rubbing your face on my hands while I'm trying to type? Such a punk. You're such a demanding little punk lately. While hobbling on the injured ankle. Boom, there we go. Okay. So, and I think for this one, I think I like Kitty. Oh my goodness. Why don't you come here? Why don't you just come here and snuggle up, okay? If you're so determined to get attention, why don't you just come here and snuggle up with me? There's no reason for you to just be sitting here bumping into my hands while I'm trying to type shit. It's not helpful. Little brat. She's such a sweet cat, but my goodness. My goodness, this cat. Alright, okay. So I need to pick which ones of these are going to be good ones for during the day. I actually like the crevice one. In fact, that kind of makes more sense for the daytime one. As far as the nighttime thing goes for that one, it'll probably just be whoever's on guard as they're patrolling the camp. It'll happen to them. So there's that one, and then I actually like the small rock slide one. I think that just because I mean, what better thing? Hey, Kickstand, what better thing to have while traveling through the mountains in a potential rock slide? I'm doing all right, Kickstand. I'm very tired and worn out. I was at kickboxing this morning, and it was a good workout, but I am a tired fella. I'm a tired fella. That's for sure. So there we go. Okay, that finishes up the magical events for our mountains. And I think what I'm gonna do, here's what I want to do. I had been thinking about doing maybe some Mass Effect stream this afternoon, and I think I'm gonna skip on that exactly so that I can take a nap at some point here. So instead, I'm gonna stay on here just a little bit longer because my goal was to finish the magical events here, which we've done. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get our treasure hoards going here for our daytime and really truly finish up these mountain random tables so we can move on to like the Underdark next time we do some writing. So that's what I'm gonna do to finish up here. I think that's what I want to do here. So we're gonna go to our loot gen tables here and get some loot hoards going on for our wanderings here. And that's what we're gonna do for today. That's excuse me. That's what we're gonna do today. So we'll start with that. Let's roll the loot. Let's see here. Making ocean biomes, man. Kickstand, you are going and going and going with your writing. I'll tell you what. You are covering a lot of ground very quickly. Okay, so let's see here. Treasure hoard. Yeah. It's the wrong hoard. Hoard. There we go. Treasure hoard. Boom. And then we want to bullet point it. 246 gold. 510 GP. Gems. And then let's see. We've got oil of etherealness. Oil of etherealness. I just like the title of that. Or oil of etherealness. I don't know. Etherealness. Oil of etherealness. Heward's handy haversack. Nice. Heward's. No, we just want handy haversack. And then a potion of mind reading. Oh, wow, potion of mind reading. Boom. 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 Ba ba doom ba doom boom boom. Next one. Next set. Let's see here. Nice, shallow and deep coral. That's awesome. That's probably got to give you a lot of good opportunities to mix up the types of creatures and stuff that you would encounter there. If you've got like shallow and deep areas, that's a good thought. Treasure hoard. Boom. 189. GP. Only 1P for it. And then 11 10 GP gems. 11 10 GP gems. And it bothers me that I've been using a different convention between the numbers of the GPs for the straight up money and the gems there, so we're gonna make that consistent because god damn it, I demand consistency. Alright, treasure hoard. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. 242 GP. And then, let's see here, 5x, 25 GP artwork. That's what we'll do. What do you mean when you say that the seas will be infinite? What I don't know what you're getting at with that. Treasure hoard. Let's see here. Oops. 173 GP. 173 GP. Alright, and then, whoops, nope, we only need one under there. And then 9, 10 GP gems. 9x, 10 GP gems. There we go. Oh, you're talking about how deep they are? Yeah, I mean, yeah, just leave it blank. Don't say they're infinite. I mean, unless you wanted it to be a magical thing that they're magically deep forever and ever. But I mean, yeah, you can just like not discuss it. Most people probably wouldn't even pay that much attention to whether or not you specify how deep the oceans are anyway. So I think that's an easy thing for you to work with. Sure. Treasure hoard. Oops, treasure hoard. Boom. So now we're looking at 176 GP. 76 GP. Oops, damn it. GP. God damn it. Oh man, my fingers are just stumbling all over the place. Yeah, no, I think Kickstand, you'll find that if you're trying to add a lot of detail about the oceans, I think you're going to find that specifying the depth of them isn't something that's actually all that necessary to add the depth and detail that you're looking for that. I think you'll be able to do it just fine by just generally talking about it being a deep ocean. I don't imagine that'll be a limiting thing for you in any way. Yeah, I don't think you got to worry. Let's see here. So we got a potion of climbing. 1, 2, 3 potions of healing. Okay, let's see here. We've got a catapult spell scroll. Catapult. Oops, damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on, we gotta go back down here. I was not clicked over here. Catapult spell scroll. And then we need, oh, give me my enter there. And then we need one more spell scroll. What's this one gonna be? Armor of Agathis spell scroll. Armor of Agathis spell scroll. Alright, there we go. And then another treasure hoard here. We already got we accidentally already gave myself another one here. Let's see here. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we need to get ourselves up to the next difficulty, or the next level of treasure hoard here. Treasure hoard. That. 3. 908 GP and coinage. Okay. 3,908. 908 GP and coins. And then 4x 25 GP art. Boom. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, alright, let's roll the loot again. Let's see, okay, what do you got? Wow, man, Kickstand, you've got all this detail. Remind me again, what's the nature of this game? Is this a tabletop game you're working on, or is it like a video game? A lot of people talk about a lot of different games, and I get mixed up who's doing what here. Treasure hoard. Okay, so 4303, 3 GP. Oh, it's not a game. You're just world building then, is what you're doing then. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I mean, yeah. So it's like, so if it's a D&D universe, I guess I would describe that as a game. It's like a tabletop game. Is what I guess what I was referring to there. But either way, okay. So yeah. So you're doing a lot of world building type stuff then. Let's see here. 5x 250 GP artwork. There we go. And then potion of poison. Yeah, if you're just world building, then you've got a whole lot of cool details and stuff like that, for sure. Let's see here. Dust of disappearance. I like that. Dust of disappearance. Let's see here. Yeah, because you used like the word stupid. Hold on, I'll allow it. Kickstand, you got to be careful with Reddit. It's got a lot of pockets of a lot of people who get brave, because they're on keyboards. You gotta be mindful of the communities you take part in on Reddit. That's for sure. Saddle of the Cavalier. That's for darn sure. They don't pull punches around there. That's for darn sure. Treasure hoard. Boom. We need to roll another loot table. 3. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Treasure hoard. 3810 GP. Dang it. Oh man, my P key. Every time I sit here and talk about yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kickstand, I don't really know what you expected either. Like, it's right there in the title. Like, that's it's kind of the point of that type of sub. Don't go there unless you're into that. GP gems. Treasure. Alright, catch you later, Kickstand. Glad you stopped by. Treasure hoard. Keep working on your stuff. You got a lot of cool ideas. Keep them going, man. Got a great creative outlet you're working on. Keep working on that, for sure. For sure. Okay, we need another loot table here. Let's see here. 4804 GP and coins. 4 by 25 GP artwork. And then a robe of useful items. I immediately just love the name of that. Cloth patches of various shapes and covers coloring. Yeah, I don't know. I love this. Excellent. All right, yeah, robe of useful items. Useful items. See, my immediate thought when I hear robe of useful items is I just think about a robe that's just like covered in pockets, and each pocket is filled with like a small tchotchke that's like useful for a specific situation. So it's just like none of them is like a widely useful tool, but like any situation, someone's like, I have a tool for this, and they pull out like a roll of duct tape, you know, or a small screwdriver, or you know, what have you, just like small oddly specific items. Be great. Like, you know, one of them's like a wine bottle opener or something. You know, it's a useful item. Not in a lot of scenarios, but it is useful. Okay, and then for our last treasure hoard here. Hoard. Whoops. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to press enter. Twice there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Come over here. Get over here. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Come on. Nope. And why is it? Oh, why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? There we go. Okay, so if we do that, and then we'll just start with the. Let's see. Let's call this one. So this is our gold pieces here. 3508 gold, and then we can probably take away our bullet. Wait, hold on. Unbullet that one, and then if we take this. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. So the ender was getting goofy because it was in the last little thing here. Okay. 3x25 GP artwork, and then let's see here. +1 shield. Yeah, why not? +1. It's not shield. Shield. No, I had it right the first time. It's right over there. Why would I? How could I spell that wrong? It's right. It's right there. What is wrong with me? +1 shield. Headband of intellect. Eyes of the eagle. Boom. There we go. All right, and there we go. And that finishes off that table. That gets us where we needed to get for that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Awesome. I'm happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this. Look at that. That's 2 of the 4 sets of random tables that we need to get for this region. So we're halfway done with the opening general information about this region. This is going to be an extensive campaign we're slowly working on. I love it. I love it. I love the idea of building this extensive campaign. It's fun, and I genuinely have fun discussing different thoughts and ideas about how to magically have different things happening in this world. I'm excited. The tables are a good exercise in just sort of kind of coming up with some ideas, and it's a necessary thing to get through. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm getting excited to start like working on the actual campaign itself with like the missions and stuff like that. Because as we're going through this, I'm getting more and more ideas of what type of stuff I want to put in here, and that's like one of the valuable things about doing these tables first. Is it kind of forces us to think about the region and what kind of stuff are going to be in the region, which then helps provide some ideas and thoughts about how the more concrete stories and missions and all that kind of stuff is gonna end up like panning out in this region. So yeah, so I'm excited about this. This is gonna be fun. This is really good stuff. That said, right now I am going to call it a stream here because I need a nap. I'm not bouncing back from sparring like I was hoping I would today. The snack helped, but at this point in time, I need to doze for a bit. So I am gonna go enjoy my Saturday afternoon with some quiet time. And if I'm being perfectly honest, because there's a sweet fucking fight card on tonight, I don't think I'm gonna end up streaming tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna be sitting and enjoying watching the fights. I'm gonna enjoy watching grown-ass adults beat the piss out of each other. And it's going to be a good time there. So yeah, with that in mind, thank you to everyone who stopped by. I appreciate it. It's nice kind of spending a little afternoon like this. I love doing these streams with everyone. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I appreciate you. And if you're, as sometimes happens, if you're just now tuning in, I'm sorry the stream's coming to an end right as you're tuning in, but the VODs are up, and I will be back streaming in the near future. Unlikely to stream tomorrow. I like to take Sundays as just time when I don't stream. So unlikely to stream tomorrow, but on Monday we'll be starting up, and like I've kind of been talking about, unless I hear otherwise, starting Monday I'll be doing a slightly new schedule for streaming, and I'm gonna try and update and have the schedule written on my actual stream page here, so you can check it out and see what it is. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to do double streams on Mondays, so I can do double streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that I can do both writing and video game streaming on those days, kind of back to back. Get some longer stream times in there, be able to provide more of each of those for everyone. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully on Monday, unless, like I say, unless my day job, unless they come in and say that my schedule is different than what they've said it will be at the moment, which is quite likely, because as my office is trying to figure out what to do about life after COVID, now that things are starting to open up in our area again, they keep hemming and hawing over what they want us to do. And so they change things regularly, and that's frustrating for me. And so my schedule may be in flux, but I will do my best to keep you all posted on that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out for that. One thing that might help with that, I'm gonna try and be communicative. I don't know how often I'll be logged on, but I have set up a Discord channel for the stream, like a Discord server for the channel here. So check that out on the page. I have the link. If I set it up right, you should be able to access the Discord server there. All you got to do is go on there, and then follow the instructions on the welcome page to get yourself verified, just so we can avoid getting stormed by bots or anything like that. And hopefully we can start building a little community where we can like share homebrew ideas and stuff like that. Like I think there's a lot of ideas that it would be more fun for me to have like a dialogue with people and share ideas and talk about that kind of stuff. Like I'd like to explore that deeper, but sometimes it's hard to on stream, just because I'm trying to do some writing and stuff while I'm here as well. And the stream chat kind of comes by so fast, whereas with Discord, since it kind of keeps that record outside of the streams, it might be a better place to discuss those things, as well as what other stream-based stuff people want to discuss. So, I don't know, I thought it'd be, people have asked about it, and it seems like it'd be kind of a fun way for us to build a bit of a community and stuff like that. So, go check that out if you're of a mind. Like I say, hopefully I got it right. Discord has trying to set up a Discord server has proven to maybe be my first foray into being an old man who struggles with new technology. Discord just kind of escapes me. I think I figured it out, but it's not intuitive to me. It's not intuitive to me. So I did my best. If things are rocky and bumpy, we'll iron out the kinks as we go. But it's there. It's there. So check that out if you're of a mind. And I will try to remember to log on once a day so I can verify members, participate in chats and stuff like that. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's a fun tool to kind of build our little network if that's what people are interested in. If you're not interested in that, I won't be offended. Everyone's got different interests. It's just sort of providing the option there for people who are interested in it. But with that, like I say, thanks if you stopped by live. Thanks if you're watching the VOD. I appreciate all of you the same. No matter how you're watching, whether it's on Twitch, on YouTube, whatever. It's just there. I just like providing this stuff, and I like that people enjoy coming in and chit-chatting about D&D with me. It's fun stuff. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. So, yeah, other than that, go out there. Always be good people to each other. Be kind to each other. The world's better if we're good and kind to each other. So let's just do that. And yeah, otherwise, otherwise, take care of yourselves. I'm looking forward to the next time I see you guys. But until then, be good peeps. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll probably next see you on Monday. I don't know. I may surprise you guys with a stream. So, keep those like and subscribe and turn those notifications on. Or if you're in the mood for watching Twitch, just make sure you're following me and you'll see that I'm online. I don't know. I'm not trying to earn money off of this, so I don't need to advertise. So it's just, if you see me on, come say hi. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Go have fun this weekend. I know I'm going to have fun with a nap in like 5 minutes here. So, but yeah, you're cool people. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye everybody. Bye. It's ending. It's time for it to end. Bye guys. Bye. Goodbye.